Okay, everybody, this is Miss Nora. I'm back with another video. This video is geared towards Module 1, Lesson 11, Grade 5, but this is the application problem, okay? All right, let's get started. When you all have word problems, I teach my students to draw it out, work it out, and write it out, okay? That covers all components, so whoever's grading your paper understands your thinking, all right? So this one says, after school, Marcus ran 3.5 kilometers. Excuse me. And Cindy ran 1.95 kilometers. Who ran the farthest? How much further did they run? So we have two components here. So who ran the furthest means comparing, right? We want to compare 3.2. We're going to compare that to 1.95. Comparing in math means greater than, less than, or equal to. And you know you always compare your first number to your second number. When you're comparing, go to that highest place value first, right? So the highest place value here is the ones place. The highest place value here is the ones place. Which one is bigger? You want to look at the first number. 3, is it greater than, less than, or equal to 1? Greater than. So 3.2 is greater than 1.95, okay? If we start at the lowest place value, it would help, but it wouldn't help when you got to the highest place value because the highest place value has the ownership here. The highest place value will give you the highest amount of dollars, okay? So 3.2 is greater than 1.95. All right, so we know that whichever person who had the 3.2 is the one who ran the furthest. So let's go back and look. Marcus ran 3.2 kilometers, so he's the one who ran furthest. So now they're asking us how much further. All right, so that sounds like subtraction. So let's get ready to subtract. I want you to think about what you need when you're subtracting your decimals. What is very, very, very important about subtracting and adding decimals? I hope you said line up your decimals. If so, good job. Very good, sweetie pies, honey bunches of oats. So we have our 3.2, right? I'm going to put kilometers on the side because that's our unit of measurement. We're going to subtract 1.95. We lined up our decimal. So in the ones place is a 1. In the tenths place, we have a 9. And in the hundredths place, we have a 5. So it looks like we have an empty space. What do we do with the empty spaces? Very good. Add a 0. Good job. It just helps us keep in the same place value when we subtract. All right, when we're subtracting, we start with the lowest place value here. 0 minus 5. Can that be done? No, so you have to go next door and borrow from next door. Now, if next door does not have enough to complete their transaction, then we can't borrow from them. So let's look and see. 2 minus 9, can that be done? No, they don't have enough money. We have to go next door, right? So here, does next door have enough to complete their transaction? 3 minus 1. Yes, can we do that? Yes. So we are able to borrow from this 3. 3 minus 1 leaves us with a 2, and we're going to bring that over next door. This becomes a 12. But we're not finished because we have to borrow and take the money all the way back to the beginning. So let's borrow from the 12 because we can do 12 minus 9. 12 minus 1 equals 11, and then this becomes a 10, right? Now we can start to subtract. 10 minus 5 equals, good, 5, very good. 11 minus 9, good, I hope you said 2, good job. Decimal minus decimal, don't skip that step, because if you don't have a decimal in your answer, it's wrong. 2 minus 1, 2, good, and our unit of measurement is kilometers. Good job. So Marcus, he ran 2.25 kilometers longer than Cindy. Now we have to write it out. You need an answer sentence with your word problems, right? What does our answer sentence sound like? We have to answer the question that they ask. So the first question says, who ran the farthest? Who ran the farthest? Marcus ran the farthest. So we want to write that. Marcus ran the farthest. I'm using an infinity pencil, so it might be a little light. I'm sorry. Farthest. Okay, and then they ask how much farther. We want to put that in our answer. He ran 2.25 kilometers farther than, who was the other person? Farther than Cindy. And then that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We want to draw it out, work it out, and then write it out. Have a good one, everybody. I hope this helps. Give me a like, give me a share if you can, and we'll see you in the next video.